Houston Texans and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball is teed up, and with the boots, the NFL postseason has officially begun. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
The sun is out. To run it down. Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Setting him on the dive. And the Amari starts one game. Couple yards on the first play. Here comes second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
From the gun, Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a 6-0 lead right away. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Fox now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Look hot, look hot. Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hey, Uno. Swap. Another swap.
3rd and long for him here. Kraft has it. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Give him 25 on that play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish off their opening drive.
The kicker on for the
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, it's got to feel good for this offense.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Dive play straight in there. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Kings!
Baker now from the gun. And there's your man there. It's intercepted. And the Texans get the football on the first turnover of the contest. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
All right.
They send the tight end in motion left. On 1st down, they'll run. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throwaway.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
How was that? What? 18. What's that?
Motioning the tight end now. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Finds his man. It's Kraft. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans parlay the interception into points. This is Trujillo to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. There's the intensity we expected in playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Texans get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Not on the same page with his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
18. That's it.
They go play action with Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. He'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And it'll be first down, Houston.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal.
All right. 18. Close.
They give it to him up the middle. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
So from the 2, they're running a 3 tight end look.
Ready.
He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. This is Trujillo to try to point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Steelers 7.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
What's up?
Looking back, it's the handoff. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Working quickly here.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Baker. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long. To the air on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter.
Hey, stop. How is it?
Here's the one back on the handoff. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. It's an early advantage for the Texans. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession.
Here we go.
They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Shotgun now for Stroud. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Give him 8 on that one. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
First down, Stroud. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away, and it's going to send it back to the line for second.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
6 yards to go here. It's third down.
All right.
They'll throw. Third and long. Completed to his running back. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Here we go.
Stroud off of play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
One of the big lessons you learn transitioning from college to the NFL is you can't get it all back at once, offensively or defensively. But this is the right way to go about it now defensively. You got to get a sack. You got to get something going to stem this momentum, and that might just be the sack they needed.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go. At 18. What's that? South. Good.
Here he goes, third and long. Chased out to his right. The third down throw falls incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Kate, if we weren't dealing with a little bit of wind out there, I'm not sure that kick has enough steam to make it. In track, they call that wind aided. In football, they call it 3 points.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. He put everything he had into this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Throwing again is Baker. It's his running back. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They get 6 and a first down as well.
49-yard line.
Throwing again. It's goes haywire. Fumble. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And with a determined effort, that was impressive. He's able to gain something out of that play, Brock, after they nearly lost it. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. And if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Good. 180. What's up?
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's caught for the first. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Hits him on the out route. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
At the 4-yard line.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
What? Alert, alert! Alert, alert! We're going to do this. What's up?
Gets it again. And this time he gets in for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers chop some of the lead off before the half. Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers cut the lead down to 10.
Texans 24, Steelers 14.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. This one gets to the 22. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. Offense to the line fast.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Just cannot afford right here, Cade, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
On the quick, right?
They'll air it out on 3rd. Connects on the crosser. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Found some good space on that run, Brock. It's a gain of 8 in enemy territory. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
Now they send their back in motion right. From the gun, Stroud. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now they have 3rd and short.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
All right. Hey, one more. 11.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Got his man. This is Noel. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. Trujillo adds on the point after. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead.
31. Steelers 14.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Hey, alert! 180! Hey, alert 33! Run. What's that?
He'll throw it. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
Trail up 20!
Looking to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. Brought in inside the 20. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jackpots set to kick off.
With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back-to-back carries here. Just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Stroud on the sneak. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And we got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders. You sign up for it.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going in. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Stroud looking to throw, 3rd and 2. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got a home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Stroud completes it quick. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line. And dose of the hurry up here. Back to throw. Stroud. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
All right. 19 Texas. 18. What's up?
3rd and long for him here. Rose Cox. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. This is Trujillo to try to point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead.
38. Steelers 21.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10.
Hurry, hurry! Right, hey, alert, 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 alert! Run, run, run. Right side.
Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. On and quick, and they bring it down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise, you deliver, and that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack. I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Good. 180! Run, run, run. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Motion, motion, motion. Start.
Baker now from the gun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25. Working quickly here.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Pistol. Alert, 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 alert. What's that?
First down, here's Baker. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down.
Point it right,
First
point it
and
right,
10
point it
at
right.
the 13-yard line.
Up, up.
Play.
What's that?
Once more, it's Mayfield. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
33. Good. 180. Kings. What's that?
Sticking in the air, here's Mayfield. And oh, he got it! Interception! So the interception's going to be remembered by the fans here, partner, but not by the official score. The interference call takes that away. So now then, after the penalty, this is first and goal.
Good. What's that?
Running it after the penalty. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be second and goal.
Gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
They go to him again. And this time he gets in for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the second time around.
Steelers 28. Jack Fox set to kick off.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Over. 18. What's up?
The give now out of the shotgun. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Over. 18. What's up?
Shotgun now for Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brought him down. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
We put a receiver in motion left. Stroud now on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. 18.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Receiver in motion, going left. They'll run here following the penalty. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Texans have possession, hoping to close out a win and advance in the postseason. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. Let's go. Tony.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Blitz coming for Stroud. He connects with the rookie from LSU. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
Motion the slot man right. The right side, Noel has it. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Alert!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He throws a bullet to the center of the It connects on the deep shot. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
There's a dive up the middle, and he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Mayfield. Hits his running back. There it is! Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. He's back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Texans only up by a few. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Quick throw to the left is complete. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The Steelers calling their first timeout as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Okay. 18. What's up?
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. The Texans set to punt. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. This is caught. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. So the Texans come away with the road win. And you never want to count out those wildcard teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Pittsburgh.